Oh boy, it's time to face the fires of battle. Thank you for joining me on the very first live playtest, following up with our introduction to this new series, Road to Victory, documenting my progress and completion of the first live PvP tournament for Final Fantasy Tactics, hosted by Tactics League, which is where I'm going to be going to find myself an opponent, a willing experiment subject. Hold on, let me adjust focus here. There we go. Now we can focus on our strategy and our tactics. Will the roster that we built in the introduction fare well? Will it provide value for me against a live opponent? Not these wimpy monsters that we find in Mandalia Plains. No, we're gonna test our wits against another person's wits. It's coming up right now. All right, so let's pop over to Tactics League. And I'm going to jump straight into the Melee channel, which is where you go to post a request for Melee match. So you can see that other people have been playing games already. This is where we chat, hang out, and shoot the breeze about the game. There are a bunch of other channels. If you need help getting started, there is a Getting Started and Help channel. Please feel free to reach out. Plenty of folks in there to get you going and, join in the fun. Real quick, saying hello to Ryan Scott and Yoshinja from Tactics League himself is here. Hopefully he'll jump into the chat and provide some moderation. But for now, let's throw out a request for a match by typing in Melee. In the format, I'm going to choose Starter because that is the main save file where you can adjust your equipment and abilities. And that's the standard for the tournament that we are going to be participating in at the end of this video series. And let's just do 3 hours because by then I'm going to be starving. I'll probably be exhausted and have enough information about how my characters are doing, how my build is going, to ruminate on, and they'll give us some ammunition for next episode where we review and do an analysis of tonight's performance. So, let's see who's going to answer the call. I know one of these guys is watching this right now. Oh, it's so funny. Because there's a delay too, so the stuff's coming in hot. So for now, if I wasn't live streaming, I would be doing something else and just let Discord alert me when someone answers the call. Now, you'll notice that the @Melee is in red. What that will do is ping all the users who have a tag of Melee. So you can tag yourself Melee or Rendezvous, and that will notify you whenever somebody puts out a request of that type. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm sure somebody will answer the call, like Dr. J, who's in the chat right now. He wants to answer the call. And they also have lobbies, like voice channels, where I can join in, and it'll just be me and another person. So, you don't have to have, a ton of people hooting and hollering. It can just be you and Dr. J.
Yep.
How's it going, buddy?
Going good, dude. How you?
I'm all right. It was kind of a slow day at work, and there was that one meeting at the very end of the day that I'm just watching the clock. And I'm like, I can't wait for this 15-minute meeting that I've been waiting for 8 hours to finally be over.
Yeah, No, I've definitely had those days.
You know what makes those days better? A little
Little bit of
Tactics PB.
tactics, man. A little bit of tactics.
That's right. So, for the folks watching that don't know Dr. J, he has a YouTube channel following his Smash journey. Highly recommend checking that out. Search Dr. J Smash. He's got to be like the only one. Are you the only Dr. J?
Sorry, say it again?
Are you the only Dr. J?
Well, certainly not in the world, because there's the basketball player that I kind of name myself after, but the only Smash Dr. J that I know of, at least that I spell it that way, Jay. Who knows though?
Only imposters.
Exactly. I am the one and only Dr. J.
The OG. I did not roll for host or maps because I'm new at this. But no, just for the folks at home, Yoshinja, the moderator of Tactics League, has another cool feature where you can host. It'll put Mikey and Dr. J, and what it will do is it will randomize who's going to be the host for the match and who's going to be the guest, and then it generates 3 random maps for us to play on. So, pretty cool. Thank you, Yoshinja. Nice and balanced, too. Dr. J will be hosting. So, with ZEROTIER, you need to exchange your last digits of a given IP address. It's super quick, super simple, and I know Jay's by heart, it's 234. Don't tell anyone else.
It's 243.
It's 243. Luckily, he was the last person I played, and it's already locked in. So I can just go straight to the tavern, go to Melee, go to join Melee Battle, because I imagine he is eager to get in there. Just already hosting. Boom. Opponent found. God, if you haven't witnessed this miracle yet, you gotta get on this.
Feels amazing. Opponent found is I feel it every time I have a good dream. Every time I smell my morning coffee.
Oh man. Those two feelings right there. It's hard to beat. I mean, there are other feelings that are hard to beat that we can't talk about on the live stream that I'm hoping to monetize. That said, in the vein of Final Fantasy Tactics, Dr. J, did you play on the PS1?
Nope, just the PSP. I was a wee lad when the PS1 was the thing. Very wee lad.
We're all still wee lads in one way or another.
Oh yeah.
I am just doing a random formation for you folks that are hoping I would narrate my strategy and whatnot. It is definitely difficult to have a serious conversation with Dr. J in the room. We do tend to goof off a bit. We'll save the analysis for the next episode. So just, enjoy the casual banter.
We'll definitely point out anything particularly cool or standard or something. But yeah, no, I speak in sarcasm only. So.
So question for you right off the bat, Dr. J.
Oh. Interesting. This is very interesting.
Wow. Little Mustadio makeout session.
Mm-hmm.
Yuck. Well, all right. Good luck, have fun. So I'm going to take a quick look at your guys' equipment so that I can throw it up on screen for folks at home and for the eventual replay.
Of course.
Everyone read fast. Dang.
That is a high MA Geomancer. Wow.
Awesome. Good stuff. No custom names this match, huh?
I
All
threw it
good.
together this afternoon. Didn't have a chance yet. Don't you worry.
Excellent.
They all have names in my heart.
um, so yeah, I kind of wanted to pick your brain while we're all here, and I am wondering, does Smash, like your experience in Smash, does that translate at all to the PvP in Final Fantasy Tactics? Like, are you bringing anything over?
Yeah, definitely. Just the idea of attrition, things like trading damage for something potentially better, maybe sacrificing one unit for a more important unit. I know it basically most games translate in some way. Smash is probably a lot less because the whole APM thing doesn't factor into it, but definitely, honestly, everything from chess to Dungeons and Dragons. Honestly, if you've ever played a good amount of Dungeons and Dragons, you already know like kind of what this would look like. That's my opinion on
Oh,
it. Ooh.
oh, oh! The gods have spared me the ultimate wrath.
Mm-hmm.
So, for folks wondering at home, that's the dual wielding crossbow, Hunter's Mark, found only in PvP mod.
Yep. It's a Yoshi
Uh,
exclusive.
God, I love that you take fly.
I love Fly.
Like it's not top tier. It can
Oh, it's top
be.
tier. Oh, it's top tier. It is top tier as well. So top tier. It's not when I say top tier, it's not tier 0 S tier destroys everything else, but it's top tier up with like 3 other options.
Excellent.
Nice auto potion.
But yeah, it is a good option. Like I think if we were to have like a public forum with all the regulars and debate it, it'd probably land at like B plus A minus compared to
I
like
would disagree with it, dude. I would call it A. Just a flat A tier.
excellent. Um, but as far as I've seen, you take it more than other people.
Yes, yeah, that is true. I
So
do sometimes have standout opinions in that sense. Stand out not being spectacular, but stand out as an outlier.
mhm, mhm. Yeah, that's a fair distinction. Way to seal the deal with crushing blow.
Mhm.
Like enough this auto potion. Mm. Uh, I think I peeked out a little too far, and I didn't have line of sight over those roots. I didn't realize that they were so tall.
One big team building thing I'm kind of noticing right now is your Mustadio is so much higher than the rest of the team
Mhm.
that depending on the map, he doesn't have a turn. I think because he has aim, he doesn't have a turn one. Like his optimal turn one is to just wait and get buff. Like not
Right.
even move. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I wish he had steel just for borrowed time. You're absolutely correct. That's a poignant observation. And for you guys out there, that is definitely something to think about. Like, what am I doing opening move? How strong is it? This Geo. So let's see it far away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'm going for broke.
Mm,
Oof. Be
that's a lot
kind.
of damage.
Ah. Okay.
No dragon. That's definitely good.
That's what I was settling for. Stretch goal, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So getting back to like sacrificial considerations, would you like? Is that always a thing? Like, I know I will not come out of this unscathed. So how much am I willing to sacrifice? Or
Yeah,
like,
100%.
is there ever a situation where you're like, I can't sacrifice anything, or like there's one unit I cannot sacrifice?
There's definitely situations where, I mean, you can sacrifice your queen in chess. Like
Mhm.
it's not like it's off the table. It happens and it works. But like, probably sacrifice your pawns first. You know what I mean?
Sure, right.
And if you can get your opponent into a situation where you're sacrificing maybe a unit one for one, but gaining some sort of priority. Maybe that unit that you took out was their way to revive other units, right? At that point,
Mhm.
you've taken out a pretty essential part of their team, right? Um, but it depends on what you're willing to trade. Anything from League of Legends to Smash Bros to chess, all has this concept of trades that's like very subjective. There's not always a point system that goes along with each unit, but deciding matchup by matchup, maybe based on the mat or the player, what you're willing to sacrifice is really important for sure.
The trading concept is definitely familiar, and I've definitely heard it outside of this context for sure. Oh gosh, that javelin too. I like that you have javelin 2 and a scutcheon 2.
Yep. There's two dragons in one, dude. So now this is hopefully gonna work. You know what? I should probably kind of spaced out. I was reading the chat. What's up, Yoshin?
Hey,
Jace.
G7 Jace. Yeah, thanks for reminding me about the chat. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the brawl. Uh, Man, what is going on with these guys? Literally tactics live. I know. It's finally happening. It's happening, guys. But yeah, so glad you could join. This thief is like
I love it.
the biggest ankle biter.
It is.
Man,
It's a
that is
mosquito.
just brutal. Oh, look at that. Saving lives.
The way that mana works in this game is so weird with casting because you don't need the mana to start the cast, but you need the mana to resolve the cast.
Mhm.
It's like just I don't know. I always find that so unique about this game.
It's definitely a double-edged sword. Like, when you can throw out an ether right before the spell goes off, it's pretty cool. But you're right. It's like the same. It's a different side of the same coin.
Yeah.
I wonder if Yoshinja can change that. I doubt it. That seems like it's something that's like soup. I mean, I'm not saying I doubt that he can do it. I'm saying I doubt that it's worth the effort if like the results are going to be the same. Oh god, that hurts.
Yeah.
Where's my debuff protection?
That would be an interesting item. Stats can't be lowered. It would be very niche. Probably wouldn't actually be good or used very often, but it would be cool.
I would love it to be temporary. Like if it was a status affliction like weaken, and it would reduce your PA or like MA by half.
That would be really cool. It's kind of like
Um,
what Blind almost was trying to be.
yeah. Did Blind get a change in the PvP patch? Oof.
Yosh? Uh, it definitely. I don't remember if we
Ah, there she
settled
goes
on.
again, that mosquito.
Yeah,
She does that.
yeah. I
She
don't
has so
remember
many
what we settled
feathers.
on with Blind. It was like the oh man. All right. I know it doubles your
Ooh!
evasion.
She blocked that with her rod.
Does it also? You know what? Now I remember what it is. It doubles your evasion and so okay. Wait, a blinded unit can no longer evade. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Yosh.
Right. So there it both is an offensive and defensive buff. Or a debuff rather.
Mhm. Definitely better. Yeah, I really did not care about. Oh, look at you, Geo with Geomancy or Geo, Dragoon with Geomancy.
Dragoon. Yeah. Trying it out. We'll see. Don't think it'll stay in for long.
I mean, it's not bad for like when you just don't have the jump option, but you still want that ranged influence.
Yeah, he's a ping. He's a
Mm-hmm.
long range executor. Like when they're already low, and occasionally, if jump is just not going to work, you could go for a status chance.
Yep, like it. I love the long range executor role. That is so
Yeah,
sick. Like that's what's so cool about Dragoons is that the plate wearing assassin type. It's such a cool like hybrid.
yes,
Nope.
it definitely is.
I'm here for you, Mustadio.
Oh man, this guy can't do anything. I mean, I guess he could. You know what? He can do this. He can do this.
Life finds a way.
Why not? Now he
You
has
don't
mana.
need those. Did he need mana? Does he have mana shield? Let's see.
No, I mean
No.
it doesn't really do anything. So it's like, all right, we'll give it to him. He can cast Crushing Blow one more time.
Darkness is subject to first strike, yes?
Darkness is yes.
Okay, cool. I mean, it's 3 tiles away, so maybe a book would counter it, but like you have to be exactly 3 tiles for like crushing blow or whatnot.
Right.
Like man, first strike is so tricky. Oh, look at that.
By the way, for anyone very confused about that animation, it's because Mana Shield does overflow in this patch, and so it showed up as 56 health damage, but the rest of the damage was done to the Mana Shield.
That is correct. Yep. So I have 0 mana and 50 something life. Please dodge. Oof! Went right through my dress. I love parrying the crossbow attack. That's epic. Oh, here we go. Executed. I already missed the soundboard we had set up in Discord.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Although making the soundboard vocally, sometimes just as fun. Now I get to sing John Mayer's Gravity. And, mess up all the whatever it is, copy strike or copyright, whatever it is.
Yeah. They may not be able to detect it, but then again, maybe you just sing a ridiculous John Mayer.
That's exactly what it is, dude. I would be so good. they'd be like, "Oh my god, that's actually the John Mayer track." I'd be able to beatbox the
You give
that
me a
track.
copyright
Yeah.
strike. That'd be incredible.
Yep.
I mean, in that case, take it away.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks for joining, Panda Fresh. I'm glad you're enjoying tonight's content, where I am getting my butt kicked.
Yes. Yeah.
There we go. GG. That is what we call in the industry getting mocked.
I will say it was entirely decided by the lack of turn one barrier. Like when you needed barrier like ASAP. Or I mean,
Yeah.
I think I did do it, but it was like too late.
Can I like? Do I need to reset the game?
Yes.
Okay, so I thought.
You can. Well, what you can do if you press. Are you on a controller?
Yes.
If you press the left trigger and click exit to menu, you don't have to like close the whole app and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I normally do that. Just go to the main menu. Yeah, it'd be cool if it like refunded your money, whatever you get from the wheel didn't like take, or you just skip the wheel altogether. Well,
That would be
quality of life crap.
Very nice quality of life change, yeah. Although it is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of cathartic. At a certain point.
Yeah, I mean, also like if you want to load up a different save file with a different build, then you can do that.
Correct. I will be doing that if that's cool. Just because might as well show the viewers some different things. Yoshi's added so many weird possibilities for builds and stuff.
It's true.
It's a shame to just stay on the same one.
Oh man, it really is. It's like it's difficult for me. Oh, I guess I'll join if you're hosting.
Oh, we're yep.
Yeah, like the equipment is where it's at.
Yeah.
I know the there's like worry about playing elemental guessing game. But I wouldn't mind seeing some more elemental stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely what's the next one? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, what is the next one?
Monastery Vaults, level 2. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think elemental stuff is cool. It adds a nice little element. I mean, if elemental stuff was a big part of the meta, that's still honestly, I think, true to the spirit of the game. Like that totally could have been the case.
Yeah. I mean, if it like was the meta, I'm not sure how like happy I'd be about it, but I suppose there's enough influence.
Yeah.
It feels right when you do get these synergies, like a black mage and your healer has Cephas Ring and Cup of Life, for instance. So where it does come into play, it plays nicely.
Yeah, definitely. And that's I don't know, dude. I have this imaginary viewer in my head right now that's gonna watch this at some point. Probably not even in the chat right now, but at some point they're gonna watch the VOD and they're gonna be like, I want to get into this, but I'm not sure how I feel about a competitive game with RNG. Dude, it winds up evening out. It always winds up evening out. It's like half of the game is in team building. 40% of it is
Not
maybe
big.
30 how you play, and then like the remaining percent is like RNG.
I had this conversation with Wingman and Yoshinja like earlier today. And it is about mitigating your risks and improving your odds. I like that not everything is 100%.
Mhm.
I mean, there's a
Anyone who's
lot of things that
familiar
are.
Yeah. I mean, the beauty of it is you see someone like Wingman use teleport to such a huge advantage because he'll go for huge, risky teleports from across the map, but there's no downside if it fails. If it fails, he just buffs himself or something along those lines. He just waits and does it again. But then if it succeeds, he nukes you in the face. So it's like
Yes.
it might be a 40% chance of happening, but it's been planned out prior to the game even starting what he's going to do if it doesn't happen.
He has that wild card.
Yeah.
Like a gambit.
Mhm. It's a
Um,
flowchart.
let's not get too technical here.
Mhm.
But like that is kind of it, right? Like he's choosing to be risky at the chance at a great reward. Like it's like a long casting spell, and there's so many variables. Will the caster stay alive long enough? Like, will my target still be in the same spot?
Right.
Will your executor be killing at will instead of waiting for opportune moments?
Right. Wow. There's so much elemental absorption on your team, and it's coming so heavily into play right now.
Reason being,
Yep. Something like this.
oh, you're a black mage. That's sick. Dude, I used to run Cloud as more of a magic user in Final Fantasy VII than a like melee type.
Yeah. I've always, in every single Final Fantasy game, I overused casters. Just like always.
I mean, it's like I can be a sword fighter in any other setting. Why not cast like summoning espers and like dropping blizzards down? Isn't this
Mhm.
what Final Fantasy is all about?
Exactly. Oh my god, the I don't know.
Oh
Crisis
no.
Core is such a core memory in my life. Pun
Crisis
intended.
Core.
That was the PSP. I guess it was a It was a prequel to Final Fantasy VII, and then it was remade for I think PS4 or PS5. It was pretty recent.
That's
Um,
how I know that title. Okay.
yeah. Classic, absolute. If you like the gameplay of classic Kingdom Hearts, but
Okay.
it's like I think the main character is Zack, who's like uh one of Cloud's soldier mates. I don't know. He meets up with Cloud
Yes.
a bunch of times. He was like a training partner of him.
So
Yeah.
it's like a spin-off from a
It was the lead up to
sitcom,
Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, it was a prequel, yeah. It was
but a prequel that's
before
good.
Sephiroth was like full on Sephiroth. That would be if we ever added a custom character to this, it should be Sephiroth. I know that's like not in the game, but still.
Don't you dare say those things. Don't say them unless you mean them.
I don't know, dude. You know what? Yeah, I'm playing with fire here.
Woof. All that mana shield. Oh boy, oh. No. Man, this is tough. I just got to go for the risky move.
See it.
Nope. Did not pay off. See, if I knew it wasn't going to kill him, I would have gone with someone else.
It's honestly not a bad play. You can finish him off right here if you want.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome, dude. Have at it. This is what sportsmanship is like, dude.
Right on.
Throwing your body at the enemy.
Hey, your body's a wonderland.
Careful, dude. Careful.
Now I'm playing with fire.
This is an original Mikey quote right there.
I don't think so.
There was no prior inspiration to it.
You're the inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, it hurts. Come back to me. Please come back from the dead. And quickly.
What did you say about quickly?
I'm talking more playing with fire.
There we go. This is what happens when two Spider-Man from the 1960s supervillains play chess against each other. It's just like, I hope you don't want to play with fire, Spider-Man.
It's true. I do feel rather villainous, like pushing my pawns into battle and laughing at their own demise.
Exactly.
Yes, do my bidding. Oh man, that finishing touch though. Let's see. You had no limit. Doesn't require a sword. Huh? I thought it did.
Nope. Doesn't require anything. When he took away the Ultima Blade, it was just doesn't require anything anymore. You could be a monk with you don't even have to have a weapon, which is kind of sick.
No kidding. That is
you
cool.
Could omni slash with your fists.
That is dope. Wait, so if I remember correctly, in the hey, how's it going, Snowman Revolution? Welcome. Thanks for checking out tonight's match. I hope you're enjoying watching me get my butt kicked. I'm providing zero useful information. However, Dr. J, my opponent, he is the one to watch. So in the movie, not Spirits Within, what was the Final Fantasy VII movie?
I don't know. I probably haven't seen that, honestly.
Oh man, it's you should. It's worth watching. Oh man, what was it called?
I haven't seen it, if that exists. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know it exists, yeah.
J7J's is like Elmdorf for Sephiroth. Yes, absolutely. And Oaks, hey, how's it going? Snowman Revolution, you're already in here.
Yeah.
Advent Children, thank you. Thank you so much. Who said that? Yoshinja?
That was Yosh.
Always on it. Well, you have rendered my holy sword useless.
You still have a holy sword in your hands, though. That's off that.
The thing sucks.
Ooh.
Wata!
Yep, that works.
I am the holiest knight! It's not that holy, though. Where's your dragoon? I was preoccupied. What's he doing? Where'd he go?
It's just scouting out the air above your black mage. Just seeing what it's like up there.
So, getting back to the movie, Omnislash, Cloud uses it, and all of his different swords come out around his target, But if he's a monk, do like various representations of his fist then encircle the enemy? Like, is it like a fist with a finger pointing out for one of them? Or are they just all fists and they're all gonna like punch him?
You know what? Only because you asked me, there would be a like anime narrator cutaway where it explains that he's trained so hard that his blades have now become, or sorry, his fists have now become blades. He's the master of karate, and he can cut through anything with his chop, and then it would resume with actual swords coming out of his hands.
Chef's kiss.
Yep.
I don't know if my mic picked that up, but yeah, that was a wonderful explanation. I'm glad I asked.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, this is the problem with too many casters in the current meta. If it's a small map, you don't have time.
No time. No time to cast. Reduce casting time. How about swiftness makes everything instant cast?
That, you know what? Let's do it. Final Fantasy Tactics Turbo mode.
Yes. Oh my god. Turbo mode. I mean, it's not too outrageous, is it? Is it outrageous?
I mean, it is, but why not?
In a good way. I love that.
Outrageous.
More outrageous than vanilla. Oh, yes. Imbue me with life. I shall drink from your cup. That sounds disgusting when I put it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll drink from your cup of life.
After I sanitize it.
Yeah, big time. Interesting take.
I will say instant cast, like just regular haste, is instant cast right now. As is regular slow. And that's like kind of slept on. Like everyone just goes for the haste dodge. But yeah. The singular haste is good, especially if you're gonna throw in some cursed ring action. And like some of your team is already immune to haste.
Agreed. I don't sleep on the slow. Instant cast slow. I love that spell.
Yeah.
Oh man, laying that on thick. I love the spell effects of gravity. Such a cool spell. But yeah, I only really see Haisha as an opener, and then I don't see like haste being reapplied. Oh, thanks, bud.
Yeah, that was not very thought through.
Oh, I appreciate you. I wish Cup of Life could trigger Cup of Life.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Man. I got a question for you, Dr. J. Where is your Dragoon?
Just jumping. Jumping on his favorite target.
Well,
ooh. Wait, was that a 97? Wait. Was that a 97?
Bro. It was 95. 95. You dodged on class evasion alone. I'm just going to take a moment to, like, appreciate that.
Skill diff.
Somebody clip that. Oh, my God. Wow. What did you say, skill div?
Mm-hmm. It's all skill, dude. Last
Good
second,
lord!
I put in the Konami code right before it hit.
Good thing, man. That's some APM right there.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Brian Kendrick, you showed up at the pivotal moment. I'll give you that.
Oh yeah, this is about to turn around very hard on me.
I'm still like reeling from the that's Daedric, right? Nope, it's Wolfstan.
Yep.
Oh, Wolfstan. He's hungry like the wolf. But yeah, for those that are just joining, that time mage dodged me on 5%. Absolutely insane. Like, and this is what I love about the RNG. Like, coming back to the conversation earlier about what am I doing? About the RNG. It's like taking a shot in the dark with a sniper rifle and you get a headshot. Oh my god, that's brutal.
I'm sorry, but that's the most like perfect line to say before missing at 67%.
I know. It was the perfect setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally intentional, everyone. So, like, if I wanted to make that 100, actually, a speech graph, so it wouldn't have mattered. Like, my MA would have to been sky high for that to be 100%. Yeah, I love those moments. Like the 5% chance to miss, and it actually goes off. Even in games that reward you for pure skill, like 2D fighting games, there is just like that random chance that you predicted just the right thing, parry that right thing, and it sets you up for another combo where it's like any other moment that would have been just a shot in the dark, a Hail Mary, you know?
You know what? Yeah, that's like the comeback mechanic that every game tries to have now, like the rubber band mechanic. Like, all right, no lie, right there, if that missed, that would have been like a big rubber band in favor. That could have swung a lot.
I don't think that like removing a bunch of life from your time mage would have made that big of a swing. It's just great that happens so that we could talk about it. Honestly,
Sure.
Oof, that mana shield.
I was kind of it's Cup of Life. That's why I was.
Oh no, I do
have
have
magic counter on there. Oh, it's magic counter on that one. Got it.
Yeah, good on you for taking her out first. And just so folks know, in the PvP mod, Eido triggers magic counter. So, like, say someone tries to cheer Gerard on you, and you have magic counter, you will cheer Gerard right back. Oof. No!
Oh, dude, I totally forgot about her too. That would have wrecked me. Oh my god.
That would have been a good swing. I would have definitely gone for like the teleport right over and cheer Gerard and bomb, but I probably would have missed.
Yeah.
You're still fine. Zero percentages are cursed, says Brian Kendrick. Do you believe that or disbelieve?
I mean, no, that's just what 0% means, dude. That 1% is cursed.
No, I think he means like 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on. Like that end in zero.
Yeah. You know what?
Sure, maybe.
Honestly, yeah. When has that worked? You know what always works? 49%. 49% is basically 100%.
I'll tell you what isn't. 95.
Yep. Yeah, the 95 is the new zero. Honestly, if that was 97%, he would have learned the counter ability right there and hit you back.
Oh, absolutely. He learned the counter ability.
Just mid-fight, he would gain that second reaction.
Man, your guys are decked out against physical. Like, I can't even hit you from the front on your Geomancer.
Yeah, that's a very tank. I mean, she's also got half to all elements except holy, which is neutral.
Huh.
And yeah.
God. Oh man, there's just no hope. All right.
This one was close, dude. This one had its times for sure. And
I keep. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Oh, the one 2 games ago, not the first game from tonight, but the one that we played before that. That one was very close. I should have lost that one. So.
The offline match.
Yeah.
I don't think Yoshinja has mentioned scoring or tracking sportsmanship. Like, is he going to hand out little secret surveys like rate your opponent's sportsmanship? Like, how cheesy or difficult do you think their roster was? Because they do this in Warhammer tournaments. Like, they ask you to, rate your opponent, basically. GG. That was fun. I like this map. I know it, like, generally favors the host for having the upper ground, but there are ways to not kite, but, like, draw them down to the lower level.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, that could be huge. Especially, I love the way that you were drawing me down there, and I forgot about the Geomancer. And right, that was your undead one.
That's right. Yeah,
and it totally would have just flanked me, like just wrecked my team from like the side or whatever.
I'm glad you used that word. So normally, for those in the audience, the standard method of playing a match in Tactics League is a best of 3. I know Dr. J is insatiable when it comes to melee, and he's totally down to play a 3rd match against me. In fact, he probably didn't even. He's probably not keeping track of what the score is. So, bless you, Dr. J. But yeah, that's normally how we would call a match. We don't have a ranked system, so it's not like, this is a tally mark against Mikey, even though we'd probably be playing at different tiers. Kind of swim along the bottom there. And so let's get into our final match. For this set, I'm going to see if there's anyone who maybe wants to play after Dr. J, and that will give me another set of matches to play. So, are you hosting by chance, Dr. J?
Oop, let me get in there. Now I'm hosting.
Cool. Joining now. I kind of want to like take a screenshot of that, of like the Tavern Master saying, let me see if there is an opponent, and like the opponent found confirmation, and put that on a shirt, sell that as merch.
Yeah. I honestly like the "won't be but a moment, my lord." I love
that. Thank you, Dr. J. Oh man, like I wonder if there is a full body like concept art for the Tavern Master, or if there's just his like huge head and that's it.
That's a good question.
I'll commission some.
That's my new Comic-Con costume.
Outstanding. Do you go to Comic-Cons?
I've been to one, and it was this past year. So I'm definitely going again.
Nice. Which one did you go to? So I
New
can creep out on you. New York, right on. My wife is in New York right now.
Oh, nice.
Business.
Send her my condolences for being in New York.
Really? Why is that? I've never been.
Oh, it's just I don't know. I'm in the tri-state area. I'm not from New York, but the how do I say? I'm not a fan. Not a fan. People are fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can't win them all.
That's a hot take right there. Is that the people from New York are fine?
Nice.
but
You don't like the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think every city has a flavor, and not every flavor is meant for every palate, so to speak.
Right.
Like, I definitely prefer some cities that I've been to over others. That said, I usually prefer cities to like small towns in the places I have been.
Okay, I see that.
Like, if I want to get the flavor of a country, I usually find it a more accurate representation in cities. I mean, that's probably a hot take. Like, a lot of people who travel will say you got to get out of the cities in order to experience the real culture. But what I've found is that cities tend to be a melting pot of those cultures.
Yeah,
and cities,
a little of both.
Yeah, like, you won't get so much of a concentration. Like, take Vietnam, for example, where you have Ho Chi Minh City in the south and Hanoi in the north. They're definitely different types of cities. And there are so many different like regions in between that don't have the same flavor of either of those cities. But that said, like, there is a southern flavor of Vietnam and a northern flavor of Vietnam. Like, you get, I mean, literally too, actually. So
yeah, the food.
Yeah. So it's like, yes, you can get distinctive regions, but like, you still get a good mix of it all in like the two polar opposites, right? Like San Francisco and LA is another example. But like, you look at them both and you get the flavor of California.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Opening move.
Dude, I would, and this is probably a very subjective take, but I would switch that cursed shield on the Geomancer out for a crystal shield.
That's not a bad call. I think I picked it up for the atheism.
Ah.
Oh, wow. Did not expect that.
Oh, there you go.
Come on, baby. Ooh.
One.
One's enough.
Okay. I was
One's
expecting
cool.
the second.
I was expecting none. 2 stops would be cool. Did somebody have Minerva Bustier? Yep. Oh, of course. Dude, look at Reyes. She is decked out.
Glory.
Yeah, indeed. Nice stimulant there. That was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I miss items, but I love when players like dress up their character so that it's like flavorful.
Yeah, it's like a cohesive theme. Jokerfish
Right.
does that for sure.
It's Joker. And that just like looks like something that she would be wearing. Like if she was an NPC, like a guest, and they're like, "Oh, I'll just dress her up." Totally be wearing.
I will say I'm taking the compliment in its entirety, but it's also the only 2 equipment pieces she's allowed to wear in that class. So yeah, it's not quite as beautiful as you think.
Fair enough. You totally did not have to admit that, but that just shows what kind of character you are.
Dude, friggin'
Humility first.
J7 Jace is in the chat, dude. I can't get away with that.
That's fair, yeah. He'll call you out, and so will Yoshinja.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh man, they're gonna love this. They're gonna love this conversation. All right, back to the fights. I also like this map. However, I never really see action on the lower levels. Like, I like it because it forces you to just kind of like go along this ridge and meet each other in the middle. Like, it's basically a small map tucked within a larger map.
There's like a blast zone. It's like it's King of the Hill. It really is. No more whatever that is for me.
You done with that, Kiku?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
No more Kiku. I don't need it. I threw it out. It wasn't rent. It was spent.
Rent and spent. All right, I have some space. I have some freedom of movement. You know what? We're taking it to the lower levels. Come and get me. Now, I realize that's probably not the most tournament-sanctioned move. There is a, an effort to, like, enforce getting people not to, like, turtle up and sit there and buff themselves and wait, which I appreciate. That would make for boring spectation.
Just so I will say, it's not that it's bad. It's just not good. It's been tuned to the point where it's not that you can't do it. Like, you can totally make it work, and like no one would actually be like mad at you for it or anything. But like it's more so just that like it just doesn't work anymore. I think that the act of like using this map, particularly with teleport like that, I think that's totally smart and like very within the competitive integrity. Like in this particular instance. Turtling as a whole, maybe not so much, but I wouldn't call that turtling in a toxic way at all.
Excellent.
Ouch.
Darn it. My train of thought has left the station and no one was on board.
Oh boy.
What were you saying about the I forget. Let's just move on.
Yeah. I don't remember either, I'll tell you that.
All great points. I gotta say, like, oh, come on, there it is. Really needed that, like, one turn ago.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Yosh totally brought up the thing that we're, like, or kind of reminded me. You were saying, like, that there's that turtling and stuff. You were saying that the competitive integrity of the move.
Well, you were talking about how the mod is tuned to where, like, yeah, sit there and buff forever, but to what end? Like,
exactly.
You reach a point of diminishing returns. You can only put one code of protect on yourself, right? You can only re-raise yourself once. Like, you can sit there and chip away at their speed or whatever, but like someone will have to do damage at some point.
Right.
I guess you could turn someone to stone. and then turtle up. Like if you have an undead player or an undead unit, turn them to stone, and they have no way to mitigate that, then or to like cleanse that, then yeah, sure, I guess. I'm not even sure what I'm theorizing here.
Yeah, I kind of lost it too.
All good.
I will say the tankiness of this race is disturbing. Also, Mikey is the dancer player, and you should continue. The fact that this is the first time I've seen you pull out the dancer in a while is puts a little smile on my face that you're playing.
Yeah, excellent. I'm glad. A little trip down memory lane. Like, yeah, this is the OG tactics I remember. Oh, my poor little lady.
Dragonheart hasn't gone off. I was kind of hoping for it to go off, but it's definitely working out here.
On your thief?
Yeah, on the thief. Because looking at the certain demise that this race could pull on him if she wanted, would have been nice to have a get out of death free card.
All right, Yoshinja, can we rename Dragonheart as Get Out of Death Free?
Yeah.
Hey, Mustadio! Thanks for stopping by. We're having a blast. I mean, I speak for the both of us when I say that.
Oh yeah, I'm always having a blast.
You are. I like how the regen almost, or the life font, was it regen or life font? It's regen. Almost refills the Unholy Sacrifice HP loss.
Yeah, it's so clean.
That's a nice touch. I just need that life font. Do I have life font? No, move +2. Ugh.
No, keep the move. Keep the move +2. It's not.
Maybe I switched to fly.
Ooh.
I know. That's not something to be sarcastic about. Easy now. What are you doing? What is this? No, stop.
Wait. I can't do that.
You can. You might.
No, you. How are you immune to stop it? Wait, what?
How is she immune to stop? I couldn't tell you, but it's probably Golem.
Oh, you have Golem up. Oh, that'll totally do it. Yeah.
So Mustadio is wondering, and I wish I could resize this window. Sorry, everyone. All right, we're back. Are there any changes to the jobs, or all vanilla? Yes, most jobs have gotten a nice speechcraft on a ninja. God, I mean a thief. Dude, you like you're like dialing the thief in, man. They're such a good like utility character.
They really are.
Oh, man.
Do not need charm.
Speechcraft. I do miss Steelheart. That carried me a lot during my playthrough. That said, yeah, I mean, you're kind of getting it back with Speechcraft and Entice.
Yeah, sure.
In fact, it's the same formula. But yeah, I love Speechcraft on a thief. That's slick. It also like makes sense thematically.
Yeah, you know, it's like they're bargaining with them.
Right. Silver tongue and all.
Yep. Okay.
That's actually really brutal for me.
2 speed is quite a lot of speed.
She did not have too much to begin with.
Yeah. Although the sleeper Willow.
Oh, Addison is the sleeper.
Hey. Dude, I bet she has like turn 2 cast times on Blair and stuff. Or something crazy.
What makes you say that?
The low CT on everyone.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, damn. Do you not have... Oh, you don't have swiftness. That'll make sense, yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. Oh, casters. You make me so nervous. I didn't answer your question completely, but Yoshinja's in the chat to answer people on my behalf. If I'm planning to do a run of Final Fantasy Tactics 1.3, and I'm done with the regular game. Yes, I am going to do a mod review. An entire playthrough, maybe. It kind of will depend on my work schedule coming up over the next coming months. But there has been a lot of demand. You guys are very demanding.
Rendezvous.
Yeah, and I have Rendezvous to do too. Yosh called me out. He's like, "We're not doing Rendezvous, dude." Are you calling me out too?
Oh, that was purely me right there.
Oh.
I received a psychic call from Yosh on that one. He
fair.
wasn't even aware that he sent that message to me.
Will haste cleanse sleep?
No. Haste will only cleanse stop. And slow.
Cool. I'm not even sure why I did that. I should have just passed my turn. I felt like I needed to do something.
No, that's totally... oh, yeah,
wow.
True. Yeah, never mind.
What? Dude. 72% chance to hit. And you block it. 28% chance to block, dude. You would not believe how many times... Ouch. Oh, peace race. You would not believe how many times I block spells with Vampire Cape. It's insane.
It's so good. Dude, I called out that Vampire Cape is underrated like months ago. I remember Yosh will remember this in the equipment tier list thread that we had. I was like putting Vampire Garb or whatever, Vampire Cape at like C tier. I was like, that made me mad.
That is not true.
That made me mad. Yeah, nah.
Well, remember the rating wasn't... Oh, look at you.
It was based on popularity.
Popularity, right.
Yeah.
That said, yeah, I love Vampire Cape, but I just like, dude, isn't 72% kind of a sure thing? It's like, for 28%, I am blocking a lot. It's a lot. It's like 50% of the time I'm blocking.
Yeah.
I think Sage's Ring on the White Mage is a reasonable swap, and Vampire Cape on Delita, and then that'll just be all my Cup of Life absorption. And call it a day. Like, it needs to be 100% on the healer. If that's my main
Yeah.
source of healing, it should be 100%.
True.
Oh! Ooh, wow. Cleanse on stop. Okay. My poor Reyes. What have you done to her? Speed
Yeah.
7.
Let's just say thank God she has earplug, or else I would have turned her into a very slow chicken.
So was the earplug enough to reduce it down like into the below 20%?
To zero.
To 0. Wow, okay. Ow, 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 ow! I could have sworn I had 97 CT. I do. I still do.
Yeah, you still do.
Ugh, nasty.
Full heal.
Off my
Almost.
neck.
Not even close to a full heal, but that full heal. Doesn't even take 1 darkness with that, but you know what? Did damage.
0%. Ranger's Bane. Wow.
Yeah.
How is it that I'm unable to hit you?
Wait, don't you have a white staff?
Oh my god, that's right.
That, I mean, you could
Whoops.
hit me. And it would heal me if I was status, but
I understand.
yeah.
I thought for some reason I had a Rod of Faith.
Oh.
As you can see, I am a fool.
No, that's a sick play though. That you're the rod of faith into casting. That's pretty sweet. I do. You know what? I think, and Yosh could totally correct us, but I feel like that sleep will unsleep the sleeping mystic. Or you know what? I don't think they can hear it. I don't know. I actually don't know. But most status is like unstatus. Like if you're toaded and I hit you with toad, it'll untoad you.
That is a good question. I know that you are immune to speechcraft if you're asleep. And dancing and singing.
Dancing. That's interesting. There we go.
This little lady. White mage. You are the biggest jerk, I gotta say. Like, so I have a template that I use to create the like the backplate image and the intro screens for Tactics League's replays. And by the way, if you haven't checked out Tactics League YouTube channel, there are a boatload of PvP replays. So I only post a couple here and there, but like seriously, every single one that's ever played on the channel is posted there. So definitely check that out. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. But this guy, Dr. J, was like, I'm going to name my Time Mage White Mage. And so I'm like entering it into the spreadsheet that I use to draw my data from to fill into my template. And I just assume that it's a white mage. And so I pick the portrait as a white mage for that character. And sure enough, it's a time mage. I didn't read that the main ability was time magics and the secondary ability was white magics. And so Dr. J, that's just his way of messing with me. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, you know what? So first off, I didn't do it just to mess with you. I did it because I don't know why I did it, but I think you know why I did it. But
yeah,
it was what we call it earlier in the game. You called that thief a ninja. Look at its name real quick.
It's a ninja. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
and I almost
like
put his portrait.
Yeah.
Yep. I almost put his portrait as a ninja. Oh man. Too funny, man. That was hilarious. And like once I caught on, I just had to double check everything. Like, I'm gonna give this guy my Piece of my mind next time I see him.
Yep. I'll tell you, if I could name the race Ramza, I would. Sleep will not remove sleep. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. There's not really a way to sleep someone who's sleeping. I've seen the light.
Last ditch.
There you go.
Oh, the gods be good.
It's 97 CT gone.
That's a lot of CT, guys. Old Jay's antics. Just use sleep to put them into a deeper sleep. Ah, I see. A dream within a dream. 2 layers.
Ooh. If you're dreaming that you're awake, aren't you just awake?
I'm gonna have to sleep on that one, Dr. J.
Yes.
Reflect. The best a man can get. What am I doing? What do I need to do? Okay. This little lady. Let's... Maybe that guy? That's what we do. Okay, let's look at the turn order. Doesn't look good for me. Let's get over here. Check out his stuff. Ugh. And we will just do one of these.
Oh boy. I'm in like permanent fast forward right now. How do I not do that? Oh, there
Interesting
we go.
question.
Found it.
Let's see. How about... Oh my god, you're already going again.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Wait a sec. Oh, 11. Shoot.
Yep.
That's all I need. Baby, come back.
You can blame it on me.
I was wrong.
No, whoa. Careful.
You're right. Could be a strike. We're a little off. I mean, you're definitely on
Perfect.
key. Yeah, perfect pitch.
Thank you.
But you're right. Like, there's a certain like threshold of lyrics that you can sing.
Yep.
We're about to cross that. So ridiculous. I got a copyright strike actually on one of my live streams because I let the full.
That was crazy.
Oh, I'm catching up now. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm all caught up. That was sick. That was dope. Not sleeping on that instant cast slow. It's like, I know what's coming. So I got a copyright strike because I let the entirety of the opening movie play. Like,
Oh wow.
Oof! Wow, that was a mighty breath.
Uh-huh.
The breath of God. You just open up the Ark of the Covenant.
I
Um,
prefer stank breath, but yep.
real dragon breath. Yeah, so like even in this like little stream window that's like it's not full screen, I still got pinged for that. And it said that it was part of the opening or the release trailer for the mobile port to War of the Lions.
I mean, technically.
Yeah, I know. But still stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't get any strikes on my channel or anything like that. They're just like, do you want to remove this part of your live stream? I'm like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, right.
Like, we missed 2 sentences of some blabber I was going off on.
Yeah, just take the small L.
Yeah.
That's definitely worth it.
Yeah. Now I can generate $2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woof.
And this is either going to a draw or you're about to just clutch this like a zombie. No, very much pun intended. Not even a pun, just illusion, foreshadowing.
Damn it.
No!
What is happening?
It disconnected.
That is not how we finish matches here.
I will say that's it. That is at least a draw. That is at least a draw in your favor. You know what I'm saying? That was.
My next action was going to be an Abyssal Blade to hit your Time Mage and Reyes, but then your Reyes was going to go next, and then you were going to
hit the White Mage probably.
Yeah. So,
but see,
I'll give that one to you. I think you definitely had that one in the bag. You didn't have any deaths. So yeah, GG. I mean, sad way to like, you know,
it is.
We get no closure.
It's very likely my poor internet, but who knows?
Oh, yeah. Oh well. Yeah, call up that guy back and be like,
yeah,
this is your fault. What did you do?
We lasted 2 games before that. You know what? It's better than nothing. But yeah, no.
Dr. J, ladies and gentlemen, like, you are getting the sportsmanship award if there is one.
Oh, thank you.
Well, cool. Thanks for hopping on and like, you know, thanks for playing with me, bud. It's always a pleasure.
Dude, my pleasure. Yeah, dude, I'll be
go ahead.
keeping my eye out on you from the chat, but hopefully you find someone else soon. I'm sure Joker will play against you if you ping him.
Yeah. I will hop on the channel, but I am gonna take a much needed break. So for those watching, say goodbye to Dr. J. See you, bud. And I will see everyone back here in 15 minutes.
All right, gotcha.
And we're back. Wake up, everyone.
Hello.
Oh, yes. I get to hear myself. All right. We are back with a new opponent. Introducing Jokerfish.
What's going on?
Always a pleasure to play against Joker. Believe it or not, despite the name, he is a funny guy.
Yeah,
And
you're making things up. You're making things up. It's very nice of you to say. I'm blushing.
you flatter me. How are you doing today, Joker?
I'm doing fine. It'd be nice. It's nice to get the kiddo down. The wife is away, so I can play. It's gonna be fun.
You're living that dad life.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm envious. Well, you are host, good sire, and I will join at your leisure.
Okay. I guess. Well, since we're looking at the maps, the first one is a small map.
Okay.
So I guess for your new players, you probably want to go with a team that is fast, right?
I don't have the luxury, unfortunately, of being like adaptive to the map. Like, ooh, I'm gonna take these guys. But objectively, absolutely. Like,
Right.
I don't think Dr. What am I doing? I'm joining. I'm sorry. I thought like I pressed the button and am now actually trying to play. Yeah, Dr. J and I did not bring up map size. Like I mentioned it because we were playing on Ballius Tor, the one that's like a narrow cliff, and
it
is like it's a large map, but at the same time that narrow ridge forces you to engage on that strip. So it's kind of like a small map in a large map.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying there.
So, to reinforce your thought about taking into consideration the map size, like how quickly am I going to very quickly. How quickly am I going to engage with the other side, and does that benefit my squad? Like melee fighters or tanks, like knights, ninjas maybe, but like dragoon, samurai, they're like, yeah, we love these maps, bring it.
Yeah, it's always often risky if you are slower. You have to like be in the mindset that you will probably have to tank some of these hits, but you don't really know if you can counter everything that they throw at you, so it's better off just to be faster.
Yeah.
So my team is
fair enough.
My team is a gimmick, so it's pretty much fast and loose.
All fast and loose. Is that what you said?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, some people like that.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick look at just how fast.
Okay.
Raph.
Your
April.
back line is gonna get hit. Wait.
Donnie. Taking the names. That's great. And Meliadul.
He was supposed to be Mikey. It's supposed to be the Ninja Turtles. That's okay.
Well, I do have a favorite.
Well, that's good.
My favorite ninja turtle. Can you guess who it is?
I don't know. Are you rageful? Are you a Raph? No, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I did take the official test on Facebook.
It was a BuzzFeed quiz. You passed very well. Well, yeah,
Whoa. Whoa.
drawing colors.
Whoa. Personal space. Hey.
Yeah, those two are down. Okay.
They have very short attention spans.
Who has a short attention span?
You just started with the exposition to your story and they out like a light.
Wait, you have safeguard? Dang, I didn't even look. Didn't even look.
Let that be a lesson to you, kids at home.
Should have looked. Should have broke his shield so then I could put the other guy to sleep.
The kids did not learn a thing. The kids saw that and were like, yeah, I totally do that.
And I just quickly probably put myself to sleep. Oh, all right, now we're good.
This Geomancer is going to unload on you. I just want you to know that. She's going to come back with sleep of her own. She's like, I've weathered the storm of your boring stories. Now listen to this.
How dare you? How dare you talk in a very long way to put me to sleep? How dare you?
They get enough sleep. Like, they should not be tired.
You know what? They're just, they're old men.
Regal Pinion! How's it going? Thank you for joining us. You joined the snooze fest, Regal Pinion. Let me tell you about Evil East lore. This is slightly unfortunate.
Did I break the shield? I forgot with unyielding blade.
There we go. Just fainting at the altar. Yeah, I want this. A little block in action. Okay. Yes. Oh, yes, the irony. Ah! Oh,
Ooh, that is a lot of damage.
did not get the sleep, though. And that's what I really wanted, Joker.
That's a lot of damage. All right. Let's see what's turn list.
Don't worry about the damage. Let's just focus on the fact that I didn't get sleep off.
No, that's a lot of damage. That's an absurd amount of damage.
I can't ignore this.
Ignore this. It's unmitigated. That's why I don't have protect shield on. Like a dope.
What are you doing, dummy? You dingus?
You dingus. You dingus.
Yeah, this is a serious snooze fest. Is that what the gimmick is? It's just like mimic Darlabon, the super fast characters, get everyone sleep. I love it. Yeah, I love that.
Pretty much.
I mean, there is something to be said about the like one trick pony strategy. Like, if it goes off and everything is flawless, doop, you're done. You're done with the match like right away. You know? That's pretty cool. I'm kind of a sucker for like super fast. Zoom tight. I am a sucker for super fast. Oh, look at you, Double Doom.
Double Doom.
Love that.
A little Phalite. Hopefully.
Did you predict that your guys were gonna die, and now you're casting the res spell?
Yeah, no, they're super squishy. They're probably we're gonna die.
You pervert. I can't believe you. Dang, A+, man. Well done. Chef's kiss.
Let's see.
Oh. Well, we do know that sleep doesn't cleanse sleep. We know that now.
No, it does not. You got it over there. You have your plugs. You got all this stuff.
And in case anyone's wondering, check out the chat. Yoshinja is on it with all the changes. Like, wait a minute, fairy bot people back? PvP patch. Here to explain. Oh man, I wish I had like a setup or like where I could press a button and Yoshin, like a little Yoshi icon would come in and explain what the what you call this. I could set that up.
Would be
I
like
should
a
set that up.
paperclip.
You mean like Clippy?
Yeah, like Clippy. You like Clippy. It'd be great.
Yeah. Yoshinja says, Barry now revives KO'd allies.
Mm-hmm.
Like Clippy, yeah.
What? No, I only got a defender on.
But man, that would be like... Can you imagine like the soundboard for that? It's just every ability. Every class. Did you know? Ooh!
Your your guy is.
Here's one. Did you know? In the PvP patch, everybody has parry now.
Mhm.
Every weapon has a chance to evade. Oof. From the front. Front only, I believe, for parry. Or weapon evasion.
From the front.
What are you doing? Ooh. See, 71% totally legit. I'm telling you, change the accessory evasion for Vampire Cape from 28 to 29, and it will never block again. Never.
Atheist. You have atheist on. Let's do some clobbering time.
Ooh, physical evasion from front or sides on parry. So, oh god, that's like such a great quality of life thing. Like, why not? Why not give everybody parry and then really going to town on this Geomancer?
I'm trying to kill the lady.
Stop it!
Why won't she die?
Leave her alone. You want her to die, huh? I'll kill her. How do I do this? Can I do this? I'll do this. Ooh, could do this. Let's do this. Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
J7Js. You know what? Carry on. Do your thing. I think it's a great idea. Wait a minute. Wow, that damage mitigation. All right, let's just do smart thing. We're not playing around. Burn, baby, burn.
I have magic counter, you know. I hope that turn ticks off. No? Are you kidding me? April O'Neil, you're the worst.
Words I never thought I would ever hear. Everyone loves April O'Neil. That just killer 80s haircut, man. Like, that's timeless.
Jerk. You
Like I can't think about her hair right now. Ow! Dang, that's rough, man.
Plow, plow. Y'all dead.
Double tap.
Mm-hmm.
Man. For Christmas, can everyone from the channel just pitch in and give me wireless headphones? I hate rolling over the wire to my headphones and then like moving and then just having it yank my head nearly right off. Wow.
Did you see Reyes die? It was hilarious.
No, I missed it. I've been too busy
Like,
yapping.
It's like right
Oh.
behind with all the people that are asleep. That's great. Sorry.
I'm sad that I missed it. I'm checking this out on the replay. I don't even remember you casting Doom on her. I mean,
Yeah, the double- Double shot. Double shot.
I do remember now. Sometimes I'll like start watching the match instead of on the monitor. I'll watch it on OBS. Yes.
Whoa, everybody's awake.
What are we gonna do about that?
Whoa! You need to go back to sleep. This is crazy. 59%. You're gonna block.
It's 100%. Yeah, there it is.
I guess those zeros are a curse. Whoever said that is right.
Yeah, they're correct. I think that was Brian Kendrick. He also said something that was really funny earlier. Oh, all statistics are 50-50. Either they happen or they don't. And I'm like, you know what? Fair enough.
Yeah.
I can see how that would be true. It's it's like you're not wrong. Like it's a binary thing. I think that's what he's alluding to.
Yeah.
Like in the end, it's always binary.
All right, 58%. That's probably
Resist. Nope.
Resist my board.
Oh my god. All right.
See, this is the gimmick.
It's not too gimmicky. Like, how is that different than if a Mystic was doing it? I mean, well, the difference is you have speed 17.
Yeah.
But definitely one trick pony. But like, sleep is one of those debuffs that it's like this is like priority 1 or 2 for debuffs to mitigate. Stop for me is priority 1. Obviously, I'm not like practicing what I preach. Oh, there we go. GG.
Oof.
Nice. Laying them out.
Yeah, that vampire garbs, the capes. Those are rough.
Yep.
Against fire.
Oh yes. Still rocking them though. I like them.
Yeah. So again, picking something fast for a small map. It does, and you have a gimmick. Yeah. I don't know how it's gonna play in a tournament if everybody knows what's going on. But
So that's the thing about the one trick pony is if it fails miserably.
If everybody has earplugs, I am effed.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There is a Warhammer like moment. It's like world famous where this player had a gimmick where he doesn't deploy any of his units. Like normally, it's like you place a unit, I place a unit, you place a unit, I place a unit until all our units are deployed, so we can see and react to like before the game begins. Oh, and let me know when you're hosting.
I am hosting now.
And it's to like allow you to not have a static setup. It like removes the fog of war, and deployment is like the very first thing you do before like determining who goes first, and then they have a full turn of moving, shooting, and trying to engage you in combat. But this guy, he was going around the circuit with an army that was all in reserves. So what that meant was he got to see the opponent deploy their full army and then take a full turn, and then he could just deploy his guys wherever he wanted to. So he had like a great method of reacting to his opponents with a lot of like fast strike units that hit really hard in close combat. And there was just like, you had to just basically waste a turn sitting around doing nothing while this guy is like watching your every move. And yeah. So he came up against this guy who was all like, he could deploy in a way where he disallowed, like he blocked the reserves guy from being able to deploy. Like when you deploy from reserves, you have to come in off a table edge. And he came up against this guy that's like, oh, okay, well, I have this rule where I can just, I don't have to deploy in my deployment zone on my half of the table. They can deploy wherever. So he just put like a conga line of dudes around the table edge, and none of the other guy's army could come on. And there's this famous picture of the guy with one of the judges, and they're looking through all the rule books. And then it's a picture, and the other guy with his conga line is just sitting in a chair smiling like, yep, I know I won. I auto-won. So that's like the cautionary tale about the one-trick pony is, well, it's not really a one-trick pony, but he was exploiting the rules and like cheesing out. That said, I think that while your roster is I guess gimmicky, I'm not so sure about that, but it has a very particular flavor.
I'll try to make it more conga liney.
Yeah.
and then it'll be legit. Take some time. You got all of those absorptions.
Double Dark Knight, huh?
Yeah. Trying to play with movement in a Dark Knight. Because if they get up close, they smack pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean, usually the play with Dark Knight is Unholy Sacrifice or Abyssal Blade, or Crushing Blow. Like those are the mirepoix of Dark Knight abilities.
Yeah.
That's peas, carrots, and celery, I believe. No, onions, carrots, and celery.
Yeah, I got broccoli, kale, and carrots. And what's the other one? Potatoes. Yeah, that's my team name. They're all vegetables.
Are you serious? Oh my god, it is.
You didn't even
wow, the mirepoix was like just a reference to French cooking, but that is complete. I mean, maybe I saw it subconsciously and I had vegetables in my head, but I swear to you, I was just looking at your equipment like at a super fast glance. That's so funny. I got a kale. Okay, now I gotta take another look. Brock. Carrot. Oh my god, that's a perfect name for a squire. Potato. Outstanding. Wait, so did you go through your roster and like
No,
Name
only the
everyone.
ones-
Okay.
no, only the ones that I did for. Only the ones that I actually am gonna deploy.
That's so funny. Ah, Chameleon Robe, you pervert.
Yeah,
You know what's up.
sometimes it works.
Sometimes you do know what's up. It's true.
And then sometimes you don't. Enjoy it has nuts. I watch too much TV.
You watch enough to amuse me.
Come on. Hit me.
Okay.
Hit me.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. You. I got plans for you. Just need to chill until then. Whatever will quench my thirst. Ah, this zero sugar, Canada Dry. This is extremely hard to come by the way. This is like a commodity.
Yeah, actually, I haven't had Canada Dry in a while.
Well, here's the thing.
Since you asked. Of course.
So, I hope you watch this later. And you're like, I heard him, and I know he's like on camera right now, so I could see him. Anyways, so like, dude, Bevmo, like, okay, so like Rite Aid, the local like drugstore, does not carry it. And I love ginger ale. It's a delicious flavor. Hey, Oaks, welcome back. Sorry, I just went into the chat. So Rite Aid didn't have it. I went to Target. They didn't have sugar-free ginger ale. And yes, I love ginger ale, but it's sugary. It's like really sugary. And my dentist loves it when I drink it.
Yeah.
So my wife found it on Amazon and was like, oh, let's try this. It's on sale. And I blew through a 12-pack in like 2 days. I could not get enough. I should have been drinking water. Like every time I'm thirsty, I'm like, why not? Why not? They got zero sugar. So she found a deal on Amazon. Like, choose your 12-pack. 3 for $11. All 3. Zero sugar ginger ale.
3 12-packs for $11?
Yes. I mean, that's just like reckless, right? Like, why are you doing this to poor America, Amazon? They don't need this.
I want you to get hooked. Yeah.
Dude, it worked. Oh my god. Now, I did find it for sale at Bevmo. However, they're only putting like 1 12-pack on the shelf at a time. Like the person at the
coming.
well, I told them, I'm like, I can't find this stuff anywhere. They're like, really? That's weird. I'm like, yeah. But you only have 1 on the shelf. And I'm like, oh, there's more coming. When? Because this isn't gonna last. Wait, what is this?
Yeah. A little throw stone. It's just a little threat. I don't know if it's gonna work anyway.
It's a little something.
I gotta get around your absorption. You're absorbing too much. You're the absorbing man.
Well, absorption's kind of my gimmick, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's your flavor.
That's how I taste. So gross.
You're the one that said it, not me.
That is foul.
That's
Oh
all
yes,
I knew.
Oaks, dude.
That's all I knew.
I'm all about SodaStream. I usually drink SodaStream on my live streams because I really want them to sponsor me for product. Like, okay, we'll just ship you free SodaStream. Just say it once in every episode. Like, show them the bottle and be like, okay, fine. Here. Send you two canisters. But this
I want to try this.
sugar-free ginger ale, man. Oh, it is. Oh, it's my world.
Yes.
You pervert. Is this why you took Fundaments? You're like, I have the perfect character for this map.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, it's great. I just love, the drop. The drop is fun.
The drop is very good.
This is all the fun about Final Fantasy Tactics. You get to throw people
There you go. There you go.
That's what I'm looking for. Looking forward to throwing people off cliffs. That's the way it is.
Some things will never change. You. I like how you know that reference. Oh man, what am I gonna do? Good lord, what have you done to me?
You can still cast up there, but yeah, the height difference is going to be a problem.
Story of my life.
Yep. That's a good one. I like that one.
I would say I'll be here all night, but I have like 45 minutes.
That's fair.
Yeah, don't expect anything, from now until then.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Oaks, like, that's the thing is, I drank so much more water because it was fizzy. Like, that was the key to drinking more water for me, is like, just make it bubbly. Like, I love the texture. I love belching and tasting whatever it is I had for lunch.
Mm-hmm. Belching is great. Good time. It is a good time. What is this?
But yeah, soda is absolutely terrible for you. Diet soda, probably like what I'm drinking here with Reckless Abandon, probably not good. I do need to go back to SodaStream. But man, in the meantime, yeah, come on. I have 3 12-packs to go through. If you could find it, like, highly recommend. Yeah, I like the hard stuff. Let's go straight for the hard stuff. I mean, I will say, I am drinking like 99% less alcohol since I started with the SodaStream. Like, it was hitting my thirst without like all the deleterious effects of alcohol, right? Like, I still like beer. Stupid reference. Don't you do it, Joker.
What?
I thought you were gonna do like I like beer.
No.
Not tonight. However, it's like sometimes you just want your thirst quenched, and then that's it. And yeah, I don't know what it was about soda water that like I just kind of fell off of alcohol. It's weird.
I think most people did since the pandemic. Either they started drinking more or they're drinking less.
I did more right when the pandemic hit.
Which makes sense. The world was collapsing, so it's fine. Have a drink.
Thank you, Joker. I was saying the same thing. You know what? You're fine. Just stay there.
Everybody's hits is off.
Oh man, went way off topic.
Let's try. No.
Little carrot.
Possible.
Was it you and I talking about re-equip as a movement-based ability? Like, I think there's a mod out there that changed that.
Oh. No, I think we were talking about no, yeah. There was a mod for
Folks.
the
Dude, you.
I love throwing rocks. It's great.
I've never seen Stone this effective. You're truly like shaping the meta. And I like that.
You lined yourself around the ridge. You're like, hey, don't hit me.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
First time, you know, shame on you. Second time, shame on me.
But yeah, I think you were talking. There was a mod for PlayStation where the PSP.
That's
version
right.
Where they added the speech of the uniques back when they did their special abilities.
Ah, that's what you and I were talking about. That's right.
And there wasn't a mod for that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Hesitation.
No hesitation.
Hesitation. No, I'm hesitating.
I still think that would make a cool shirt. All the mystic arts that end in TION, but just like written out as words in a like column. Like just white text on a black shirt.
What is it like with and? You know. They have those. I don't even know what they are, but there's always those shirts where they have the ampersand. And it's like, you know, this and this and this and this. It's supposed to be a theme. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. It's like a big ampersand, but then a bunch of other words to the left and to the right of it.
Uh-huh.
Fandaga.
Well, I give that guy some couple life because he
Bring higher love.
fell off a cliff.
With that singing voice, I definitely won't be demonetized. No copyright infringement.
Very difficult.
You said you do like karaoke, Joker?
I do. Well,
yeah.
I don't know. You do. Yeah. It's hard because I'm also I don't stage fright and all that. It's hard, but at the same time I do like to sing. Yeah, so why not?
That's great. Private room only.
Yeah, like that's where I like the KTV like private booths. Those are fun. Where it's just like you and your friends, no other random weirdos.
I mean, unless your friends are random weirdos too.
Well, yeah, no, that's why they're your friends.
Yeah,
but, you know,
they're weirdos. Yeah. They're just not random.
Yeah, the other ones, yeah.
Yeah, Grand Helm is so good. Like, if only for the sleep. It does have some pretty good HP on it too.
Mm-hmm.
What
do I need to do? Yeah, they all got thrown off a cliff. All right, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, now I am terrified of heights.
You heal yourself up, so you're fine.
I mean, you don't always have to act. It's not a given.
All right. If you say so.
Yeah. Look at my win record tonight, and then ask yourself, do I trust Mikey's advice?
Acting and not acting. I don't know. Just do. There is no try. Just do.
Okay.
Stopping. No, stop. Oh, yeah.
Your puny stone can't stop the stop.
But you could.
You know what's funny is your stone goes through Golem.
Yeah. It's great.
Incredible.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's a good time.
Oh man. Thank you for stopping by, Regal Opinion. Oh wow. Jeez, I see now why you wanted to get into melee range. But I like how Regal Opinion throws out the have sponsorships after every ability. Abyssal Blade, brought to you by Chic Quattro.
That's the great one, yeah.
What are you doing?
I broke your aim twice. It was good.
Did that stop me from charging a spell?
Yeah. That's the beauty of archery. Beauty
Okay.
of
I see. Oh man, my Geomancer's gonna come back and she's gonna be real upset.
super pissed.
Ugh. Ooh. Ah. Cloud's going next. What do you know? It's weak. All right.
Ooh, Blizzard.
I would have gone Thunder, however...
Don't take more turns.
No. There is no more bonus for the weather.
Oh. Teleport didn't work out. Sorry about that.
I believe my class evasion on that Black Mage will carry me forward in the event of close combat. I saw it happen to Dr. J with his Time Mage, so 5% is actually somewhat reliable. Did you see that?
No. And yeah. You not my luck. Oh.
Oof. That was cool.
Throw some rocks from the sky. Oh, disable buff. Hell yeah.
All right, Marco Inaros.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, it's from The Expanse.
Oh, yeah. I never finished it. I need to get back into it.
Yeah, you do.
It's hard. Like now you get like a new show and it's because they always cancel them after like 2-3 seasons and you're like, do I want to start this? Waste time?
Nope.
I'm already wasting time looking through the the Netflix subscription and what they got and you're like, do I want to start this? I don't know. Do I want to watch this? I have no idea. This is dumb.
That's why I have such a hard time. Getting into new media is what's the point? Is it going to teach me something? Is it a topic I'm super into? That's why I just gravitate towards YouTube because it's it's topics I like, it's new material, and for the most part it's free, I guess. I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, sleep sword from a distance. So what you saw was not a bug necessarily, because of a dual wielding bow. The offhand weapon takes on the properties of the main hand weapon. So he shot with his crossbow, and in the other hand swung with his sword using the same range. Now, that works as intended. That is just how the game is programmed. Like, that's why you can't dual wield books or crossbows. It's because that is how it would interact. But it's enabled in the PvP mod. And right now, Hunter's Mark is dominating the meta. Oh, I didn't get my Geomancer. No.
I'm sorry, bro.
Thank you, Joker.
Yeah. 147 and 224. Yeah.
GG.
GG.
Do you have time yet for one more? You have officially won the match.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go for one more. I'll do another group. No gimmick this time.
You can gimmick.
I don't even know anymore. I think
You can gimmick all night.
All my things are gimmicky, probably.
I like the way you gimmick.
The chests. The chest at the end. I got a ball mug.
Really? Oh, that's a good sign. That's good luck.
It was good luck. What happened? Okay.
It means you'll have 3 sons.
It's on top of my one daughter. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I'm not having that many kids.
Actually, can I give this back?
No refunds. No take backsies.
Nope, it's your fortune. So funny.
No. Okay. Let's try this. Ready to go. I am hosting.
Oh, opponent found. Joining a battle then. Just a moment.
Just a moment. Accounts payable.
Joker, Dr. J was like, I love that the Tavern Master says, won't be just a moment, me lord, while the other person is figuring out the rules. And he's like, I would love that on a shirt. I'm like, actually, that is a brilliant shirt idea. Just like the dude's avatar and like the little speech bubble. Won't be just a moment, my lord.
Monastery Vaults level 2. Yeah, no, I thought we were talking about so many shirt ideas. We should definitely push.
Oh, shoot. I'm all about throwing out ideas and not actually following through.
Oh, you gotta do that. You gotta follow through.
See, some people actually have difficulty coming up with new ideas. You're like, no, they don't.
I don't know. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. I don't know. It just, yeah. Usually, I'm more of a cynic when it comes to like, oh yeah, no, that would never work. Blah, 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 kind of thing.
That's fair. It's a good initial response.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep your dreams down.
Yeah.
Just don't talk to me.
Yeah.
No ideas.
I need to come down to earth from time to time.
No, just don't. It's just don't.
No, I mean, look, I am all for hearing ahead of time what the pitfalls of something could be. Like, if only somebody would have told me the cautionary tale about the peach vinaigrette before, my own ventures into entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
I've been like, okay, no, I don't want to do that. You're right.
Did you make peach vinaigrette? Peach vinaigrette?
No. But
okay.
It's like Reddit copy pasta about the dangers of starting your own business. And the gist of it is like this guy, all of his friends told him he made this really good peach vinaigrette and that he should bottle it and sell it. Like something that he just did as a hobby. But, people are like, dude, you can make a lot of money off of this. And so he had a cushy job or whatever, but he was like, okay, fine. Maybe I should. I'm going to go for it. You know what? Just do nothing. Do nothing with Stadio. Jay is absolutely right. I do not have a good opener with Mustadio. I mean, this map doesn't help, so.
Yeah. It's difficult. I know when you are when you're at range, usually you should be able to do some status effect on the first try. But yeah, aim and aim shot don't have anything great. If I had undead characters, yeah, if you went for first shot and got one of them stoned, that would be pretty good.
I was thinking like disassemble or arm shot.
Mm. Yeah, those are good too.
So to finish the story about Peach Vinaigrette, anyways, so this guy, he's like, okay, fine, I'm gonna do it. So he starts, bottling a bunch of peach vinaigrette in his garage while he's working his day job, and he starts trying to pitch it at like farmers markets or trying to go to a grocer, but he doesn't have any clout, so like no grocer is going to buy a crate of his peach vinaigrette to sell to people, and that's just in his hometown. And so he starts like making sales, and he is like, okay, it's actually happening. Like he's getting his first couple dollars, and like he's starting to see things progressing, but that means that he has to invest more into creating more peach vinaigrette. And so he spends months like trying to figure out ways to scale up his production of peach vinaigrette. And by the time he does, people are like, well, do you have any other flavors besides peach vinaigrette? And it's at this point where he's like, got to go into serious production mode and hire employees and branch out. Like there's no way that he's going to be able to just serve this small hometown market and continue this level of production. So he has to expand outwards and like get into the grocery chains. In order to do that, he's got to go to more and more trade shows and conventions. And before long, like his entire life has just turned into this peach vinaigrette. Like he's lost touch with his family. He's lost touch with his friends. Everything has to revolve around the company now because this is what's like driving his only income. And so like 10, 15 years go by, the business has grown. The business is now like on the brink of destruction because he just can't like get with the times. Someone came up with a better vinaigrette that is cheaper to make and has different ingredients and that are just better, and people like it better. And people moved on from peach vinaigrette as like their salad dressing of choice. And at the end of it all, he like doesn't have anything to show for it because he just put all of his time and effort into perfecting this salad dressing. And his kids have grown up. His wife doesn't know him anymore because she's just been there like supporting him in his hobby turned, obsession. And he runs into somebody at the grocery store at the end of the day, and they're like, hey, I haven't seen you for a while. Didn't you used to make that peach vinaigrette? That was really good.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect bedtime story right before we go to bed.
Yeah, that's Mimic Darlavon. That's the story. Everyone who is watching this stream is now asleep.
Don't follow your dreams, kids.
I mean, that's not it.
Yeah. If they told him that, then yeah, he probably would have said no.
Just be careful when you pursue your dreams.
Yeah.
Know what you're getting into, know the risks. Yeah. It's not super easy.
That's why you might have done something funny. I want to see if it works. Yep.
Did you do something funny, Joker?
I think I did. I think I did something funny. I don't know if you did something funny. Your peach vinaigrette story has clouded your judgment.
I know. Jason enjoyed it. Thanks, man. Dude, I gotta give it to this community. Like, you guys are the flippin' best. Thank God for Final Fantasy Tactics to bring us together. Like we are the weirdos that belong together. We're not random weirdos.
Yeah, no, I agree. Thank you for being out there.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Thank you, Discord.
Thanks, Yoshinja. Thanks, Steve. Do you watch Gamers Nexus?
No.
That's okay.
Can I block? Yeah, I think I can block.
The whole community, yeah. Everyone in Scientology loves one another. I mean, each other.
Does this block your shot? Hopefully it blocks your shot.
He's going to shoot between your legs as you are walking. You're sitting there, moonwalking in place. Look at you.
Blind you. I don't know. I don't even know if it works, but sure.
You're establishing the blind meta.
Come on. Great game. Hit me. No, hit me. Shit, one tile over. Son of stupid.
96%. Oh, there's a chance.
Always a chance.
It's 1 in 25, which sounds way more likely than 4%.
Shit.
Ooh, you stepped right into my trap.
Yeah, it's wind damage. I'll take that. That's fine.
Oh, no poison? What do you have on her? Sages?
Sages.
Yep. Sages rang.
The counter.
The blind Mustadio.
No, I was like, oh, let me move right to your face. And then it
No, I mean, I honestly thought that it was going to shoot the Mystic. It looks like it's in the line of sight, but it might not actually be.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Ooh, nice heals.
It's a shame. Yep, oh my god, heals.
Sanguine Sword on the Geomancer. All right. Crushing Blow. Can we make Crushing Blow's MP cost 60?
Abyssal Blade is more damage.
Oh. Can we make that 60?
Abyssal Blade up close is more damage. But yeah, as soon as if you take my sword away, then I'm useless. I'm nothing without my sword.
Take my sword away.
Bow, bow. Bow, bow.
You're welcome.
Bow, 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 bow.
I hope that song has a deep place in your heart as does mine.
Yeah, no, I like me some good Berlin. That's some good shit.
I read, so this is entirely anecdotal, that there is more to like than just that song from Berlin.
Yeah, there's another one. I think on the radio station, I looked down and I'm like, what is this song? I was like, oh, another song by Berlin? What?
Excellent.
Now I gotta Google it. What's their other pop hits? Berlin. Otherwise, they'll just give me the city. No, I don't know these ones.
I love the. Oh no!
Yeah.
What have I done?
This is what you get for coming in here.
Oh no! What have I done?
You come in here with your
Going to my house?
come in here.
My bad.
That's what you get.
You're right. That's what I'm thinking. Man, the height limit on Speechcraft is brutal. Ugh. Oh, the sadness. I have the sad. Ah! Alright. Alright, you. Nope, not that. Do I even need healing on anyone? No. Just my dead guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's overextend ourselves a little bit. And we'll come back to this when things have just calmed down a little bit. Things are just a little nuts. God, here comes the Terminator.
The Terminator.
Liquid metal.
Liquid metal. The T-3000. Yeah, maybe.
Living tissue over metal endoskeleton. Oh God. Just HP.
No.
Just HP.
No,
Yes.
just HP it is.
You leave that mana alone.
Mm-hmm. What do we got here? A disbelief. Oh, you're casting on him?
I can't believe this.
How dare you?
Oh? Ah. A cheap shot.
How dare you?
I don't think I've seen black mages being used as frequently as they are now since there was like no patch, no mod, and people were just running black mage Eido, with Shira Hidori and Chira Durad and just Death Star bombing people.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Those were the days
to remember.
Those were, the Wild West of everybody just hasting themselves and starting with haste.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm going to get a double turn before you get a double turn.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's turbulent times, for sure. And summoning without swiftness is a fool's errand. Do not recommend.
Oh, yeah, he has. The robot is atheist. He doesn't believe in anything, and he won't get any healing.
He believes in the machine god.
What's the machine god's name?
Elvis?
Yeah, all
right. Jim?
Yeah, Jim. All right, let's do Jim.
Mike?
Go with it. Mike. Ooh, that's not going to be good.
I don't like that. Oh my. I guess I wasn't safe down there after all. I'm like, what happened to that atheism? Oh yeah, that's right. She died.
What happened to the re-raise? Didn't you finish with the re-raise? No.
Re-raise becomes less effective when you're the last standing unit.
I know, that's why I didn't target her, but I'm just like, all right. I figured you would finish your cast.
72%.
Blocked? Wow.
Telling you, man. Every time.
Wow. Okay.
Was it 100% when you cast fire against the Mystic? It wasn't. It was still 72. Had to have been. It's the Rod of Faith.
Right, yeah. She was faithed, so yeah, she got hit harder. And more percent chance to hit her. See, like this, yeah.
My friend, are you awake?
Of that damage right there.
I don't mind it. I think it looks fine.
I don't like it one bit.
You. Man, I'm not sure. I mean, I can count on one hand how many KOs I got and how many plays, like good plays, I got off.
You're also multitasking. That's it would be very hard for me to talk and like have a full conversation, be aware and cognizant of a chat, and yeah, just
Let's not get carried away.
I'm just saying, that's hard. I don't know how to do that. Again, I'm a weird. It's Final Fantasy Tactics. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, this is an action-packed game. GG.
GG.
Yeah, I mean, I do have like this team's, thought process, like their tactics are pretty static. Like, there's not a lot you can do with them. And I've played so many like matches with this particular squad that like it doesn't take too much concentration to get them to do what they're supposed to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that said, I think like I probably could focus more on the game and produce better results.
No, it's fine.
Fully.
I feel like, making, I don't know if the other guys do this, but usually I max out my save slot because there's like multiple different versions of either one or completely different teams. And then they start to blend together of like, oh, what works and what doesn't. I know you have, it's hard to, as soon as someone has either summons or black magic, or even a blaze gun, they are pretty much, they counter all of those vampire capes. So
Right. It definitely checks a lot of gear. But again, like Vampire Cape is like that one trick pony, is that gimmick where it has that chink in the armor that if you hit it, the whole thing crumbles.
Yeah.
Which,
no, it's true.
You and Dr. J were very much taking advantage of. So, I mean, hey, that's what these playtests are about, right? Is like, put your theory to the test, see what's working, don't change it, see what is failing you, and get rid of it. So,
yeah.
I think that will do it for you and me for tonight. But
okay.
I will definitely be back on in the Discord soon. So looking forward to a rematch, Joker. Thank you so much for joining me. I know it's kind of late for you, but yeah, I really appreciate you hanging around for me.
No worries. Anytime.
All right. Have a good night, Joker.
Later.
All right. that will do it for tonight's live PvP playtest. We got in 2 games, or rather, 2 opponents with 3 matches each. Definitely way more than I'm used to doing in one go. Don't feel like if you are joining Tactics League for the first time, looking to get in a match, that you need to go the full 3 out of 3 matches. No, just play as casually or as hardcore as you like. Some players like to come in and play all night. Some, like me, just like popping in for one match and then getting back to work on the next video for you guys. So thank you all so much for checking out tonight's video. This really is the start of something that I have been wanting to pursue, starting this channel and even before, and that is bringing the community together around a game that we all love, my favorite game, Final Fantasy Tactics, and seeing how a tournament would play out live. And yeah, it really is about just about leveraging this underutilized feature of War of the Lions that we kind of can't do in person anymore with PSPs. So this is the next best thing, and I couldn't be more excited to have people with me for this journey. So let's go through the chat and say our thanks to everyone that stopped by. Rolando Tobia swinging in at the very end. You have a replay to watch tonight, good sir. But thank you for stopping by regardless. It's good to see you. Tactics League, yes. The host of tonight, how can I forget to thank Yoshinja from Tactics League. He was in the chat clarifying a lot of the changes that are now like obvious to me, and I just forget to bring them up, but he was clarifying a lot of the abilities that have changed, so definitely check out the chat in the replay if you didn't get to during the match. Thank you so much, Yoshinja, for all the hard work you've been putting into this PvP mod, and I know that there's more to come, more equipment probably, balancing changes, and you know he's really good at reacting to feedback, so if you're playing and you feel like something isn't performing where you think it should be, or things are just way too overpowered, definitely let him know, and we'll get the discussion going in the appropriate channels on the Discord. So thank you, Yoshinja, for checking out tonight's matches. Thank you to J7Jace for checking out tonight's matches. Always good to see you. J7Jace is a Rendezvous player, primarily, and he is running a series on his channel. So if you're not subscribed to J7Jace, I mean, that's like incredible to me how you could be on YouTube, be watching Final Fantasy Tactics content, and not be subscribed to J7Jace. So definitely check out his new series on Rendezvous missions. Very entertaining. He does break down his strategy and does commentary over the match. So good stuff. Keep it up, and I'm looking forward to more and more matches. We had Regal Pinion. Thank you for stopping by. I love your sponsorships idea. Oaks is not new to the Tactics League Discord, but is coming up in the ranks with his own PvP roster. So awesome to see you checking out tonight's match. I really appreciate it, and I will be catching you in the Discord more frequently. And we also have... who am I forgetting? Oh, Mustadio. Thank you for stopping by, bud. I'm glad to see that you're showing interest. And yes, thank you for bringing up the other mods besides the PvP mod. Something I definitely want to get into more in the further future, maybe towards the end of the year. But we'll see. It's definitely on my mind. Thank you for stopping by. And Brian Kendrick, good to see you as well. Thank you for stopping by. Good point about statistics. Snowman Revolution, welcome to the channel, and thank you for checking out tonight's match. Brian Fisher, thanks for stopping by. I know who you are. And Ryan Scott at the very beginning, awesome to see you. So that will do it for the shout-outs for tonight. Again, like, I can't wait to do this again. You'll probably see this more frequently. I don't think I'll make a... poster just fell down off my wall. I don't think all of these will be like as formal of an event. So next time you see playtests, they will be more of like a spontaneous, like, casual event. However, what will be more formalized is the replay analysis. So I will be looking at how and why I got my butt kicked so bad tonight, and then going back to the drawing board, making changes, making a new roster, and then hitting the hitting the gym again, as it were. So looking forward to that next episode. I will see you all then. But until then, be well, everybody.